match of the Millennium! So when SNK actually wanted to make a fighting game in their agreement, this is what they came up with. SNK versus Capcom, the match of the Millennium. A couple of options I want to go over before we start. Playing this on hard difficulty. Just, the options are kind of weird, so I feel they're worth pointing out, like... Battle config. Disp cut. It's short for display cut, which means you won't be seeing any meters or life bars. Provoke. Provoke is your taunt. You can actually turn that off. Otherwise, any action that requires the A and B button will be a bit of a problem. There's hide, which means if you're playing versus mode against someone with another portable, you can't see their order, and likewise for your opponent. And able. Able is the most important feature for this presentation because it means I'm dealing with simplified special moves. And that's about it. Let's just get straight to it. I mean, there is an Olympic mode. It'll do things like unlock certain special moves, but we really need that? No, we don't. We have to fight through the tourney. And we're doing so as a team. Average is more your Street Fighter style, because this game has grooves, but they don't necessarily call them grooves. In any case, for this game I'm going to pick characters you don't normally see on this channel. Characters that would actually benefit from simplified special moves, like, say, Guile, for instance. And Chun Li, and especially Zangief. Alright. So we are Team ST2. That's weird. These are all characters from Street Fighter 2. Why not call them Team SF2? Because it has to do with Japanese shorthand. So, in Japan, they don't abbreviate this game as SF2. Since they obviously use their own naming scheme, this game is Pseudo-2, or... yeah, Pseudo-2. So, yeah, it would be ST2. Just wanted to point that out. So anyway, this game itself, Match of the Millennium, I'm playing this through the Switch port, which is actually pretty good. And really, the only way you can fight against someone else without having two Neo Geo Pocket colors. And good luck finding someone that has at least one Neo Geo Pocket color. So what is Simplified Moves? What is this game able to do with able? Well, all you need to do is press a direction and a punch, and you can do a 360 atomic pile driver. Like, obviously there are some downsides to this, and we'll get to them. But most of these attacks are direction / appropriate punch or kick button. The neat thing about average, and you might want to keep this in mind, is that there are two specific levels of super. If you have at least level 1 power, you'll use a level 1 super, no problem. The downside is that if you have 2 levels of super, any super you use will be super powered. You have no say in the matter. So bear that in mind. It doesn't seem like a big deal now, but trust me. Chun Li. I think a while back somebody wanted me to use Chun Li in one of the Street Fighter 2s, but I'm no good with Chun Li. I've never grasped this character. Never been a fan. Not even when they changed their move list in Street Fighter 3. And I guess technically Street Fighter 5. So with this one, how in the world are they going to handle charge supers? Well, it's actually a bit simpler than you might think. You simply press down and up, and then appropriate attack button. Like you would, say, an old school Mortal Kombat move. Otherwise, if you want her Tensho Kyaku, you would just have to press down and kick. For this game, I'm willing to do that. Since despite having minimal resistance even on hard mode, for this game that will not last. As you can see. Oh no. Nice try. Oh, I thought I was close enough. I do like Zangief's alternate colors in this game. And here's the original for comparison. So, Lariat, much easier. You press back and attack button, and you move back and forward accordingly. Yeah, once again, you get no say. Despite the fact a level 1 would have knocked him out, because you had a level 2, well, you get to use both. You get to use both meters. He's a mighty one. He's young and he's in his prime. Here at last. Alright. Speaking of Guile. How is Able Mode going to work for Guile? Well, it's very simple. Forward and punch, Sonic Boom. The only deal with Guile on Able Mode is you're missing out on his normals. Like, he has unique punches and kicks. But given the benefit, yeah, the pros outweigh the cons here. Like that. Being able to link into his somersault super, that's a pretty good benefit. Is you still get your crouching attacks, you still get your sweeps. They're down forward appropriate button, so it's not like you're completely lacking any type of low attack. Close enough. Alright. Let's do a little mirror. It's so nice. Like, the only thing with Chun Li that hasn't changed is you still have to repeatedly press the kick button to get lightning legs. You best believe I'm not losing the mirror. She gets a lot more moves than you might think. Like, she gets her Seinen Shu. I mean, obviously, Koken, Lightning Leg, Spinning Bird, all the usual stuff. I should really start measuring those. Oh, that was nasty. I was asking for that. Thank you. What I like about this game especially is it makes character choices that you wouldn't normally expect. For example, Leona being in this game, never would have pictured it. being in any Capcom vs. SNK title. Maybe down the line? Thank you. It's so nice not having to do a 720. So who is our secret opponent? It's Billy Cade! Yeah! Awesome choice for a character. Okay. Oh, Leona, hey! We were just talking about you. Okay, so this fight is one-on-one, and you have to win. You can still lose, and the game will progress accordingly, but in order to get certain things later, you have to win this fight. So let's do our best. Thank you. Whew. Normally I wouldn't use Sonic Hurricane in that situation, but I figured it would be a bit more helpful. That was my fault. Alright, so now for the final match. Krauser's old operation base. AKA this stage from Fatal Fury 2. The stage choices, the music choices, mwah, chef's kiss. I haven't commented on that, but it's definitely something I appreciate about this game. Oh, I didn't want that one. Whew. Okay. Hi, Kyo. I just noticed there hasn't been a single case where I've selected Kyo at all. I mentioned before he did get a new move list in 96, and I don't really like it that much. Not as much as my classic Kyo. But he is absolutely stating his case. Ah, it was necessary. He would have survived. Okay, Ryu. Thank God Zangief still has green hand for this one. That way I don't care about your pesky fireballs. Oh. Good show. Just when I'm at peak. Okay, so this is your next fight. In the case of only a single competitor, you would have had to have fought all three of these characters. You swing your sword at me? Big mistake. I have iron body. Swords merely break my big Russian body. So, I just got to level 2, which means I'm gonna try not to super. But, Leona's not making it easy. Let's hope we can use this level 2 super. No, it doesn't look like we're going to. You just try to find that one opening. Thankfully, we can still have it. Now that is good damage. Love that. So here we are, Geese and Bison together at last. Nash's boy. It is worth noting the dialogue here is obviously abridged to fit a small screen, so some of the lingo that gets through is pretty chuckle-worthy. Yeah, I've kind of figured that out. So what's their big, nasty, evil plan? Ethical. It's probably not ethical, but you kill me, give it about a minute or two. In any case, what's your big master evil plan? A naked Iori. He's actually had his powers increased. It's a power waiting to be unleashed, and well, we kind of have to step between that. A whole army of Ioris. Martial artists and clones, they don't have a good track record, Geese, but, well, alright. So normally, in a single bout, this would be a tag match, and it would have been much harder. And Geese is obviously the tougher of the two, so glad we're getting him first. Like that. But this whole B&G alliance means you have to take down one after the other. They're a team. As is the way around here. Ooh, I will take that. Big ol' whopping damage. Alright, trying not to take too much hurt. He still has his counter moves. He's still Geese Howard. He still hits like a semi-Mack truck. There we are. Okay, Bison. Time to take you off the air. Bison is more of his alpha self. He has a final Psycho Crusher, hurts like hell. Yeah, don't let this man get full bar. Alright. I think I spent a little too much time playing with Geese, which, fair enough. Okay, so Geese handled with minimal issue. Now there's you. Good. Now Bison has no meter. And now he has no life bar. So that little Iori problem is now our problem. So, Orochi Iori. This fight is notoriously tough on single play. For team, it's a bit more manageable. But this guy's got a lot of stamina, so... even one pile driver doesn't take too much. I'm gonna try not to jump, but it's easier said than done. Mostly, I just want to do whatever damage I can do. Zangief is kind of a sacrificial lamb here. Alright, trying to save the meter for Guile. Hopefully we can get the job done on the first try. This guy just hits hard. Much like the Orochi Iori you've come to expect and loathe, he's just a faster Iori. There's no other unique moves he gets. But he doesn't very much care for you not confirming your combos. That's off of one super. This guy fucking hurts. Jump there. gotta avoid that by all means. There we go! Even a level 2 barely does anything. And with that, your Orochi blood is on my hands. Nice use of Street Fighter II ending theme here. Zangief, what are you implying? What is this next time you speak of? As long as I live, yeah, when's your next tower drop? You know, Billy, you should really start growing eyes in the back of your head. It's a painless surgery, I'm certain. Yeah, Guile and Leona, I would not have imagined this being the rivalry. I mean, Guile and Hydern, yeah. But Cammy Leona always seemed to be the more... It always seemed to be the rivalry that made more sense. And she's gone. Guile, you have no idea. You know, suddenly I'm in the mood for cake. That was SNK versus Capcom. Match of the Millennium. This gameplay, this game, man. This was a surprise from SNK. Obviously, they had a Neo Geo Pocket to pimp, and they did so appropriately. When I was talking about how the Neo Geo Pocket is like a home of neglected and underrated fighters, this is definitely one of them. Because while people sing the praises of the Capcom vs. SNK series, as they should, remember, SNK's output was... well, it was just as noteworthy. And this is a prime example of that. This is an incredibly playable version, despite being watered down. It's a lot of fun. It has characters you would not expect in this type of game, but I'm thankful they're there. It's just a very worthy prize. If you have a Nintendo Switch, it is on the cheap and very recommended. But to hell with getting secret characters in this game. All that effort I put in, despite picking a harder difficulty, and the game just breaks these blocks at random. Which means you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir. And good day to you, SNK vs. Capcom. Thanks for being a game.